Welcome back to the channel, everyone. CryptoTakeOver here, coming back with a Bitcoin cryptocurrency video for you today. We got Ripple all in the news today, and I tried to do a little bit more research on maybe something else besides XRP and its recent dump and SEC filing with that just happened as well. But Bitcoin's sitting right at about 23,300. So it's kind of trending sideways for the most part. We'll take a look at the charts here in a little bit. We found one news article. We'll dive on into it, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can be updated every single video that we make on this channel. Stay up to date, share this video with your friends and family, and yeah, let's go ahead and look at this. Ethereum tumbles below $600 as the XRP debacle takes a toll on altcoins. So yeah, obviously the XRP news more or less looks like it's having an effect on the whole market, honestly, so quite interesting. But we've also heard about regulations with cryptocurrency as well, and that could have just been the start of it, and then this just added to the whole mix of the debacle that is happening right now. So XRP has been showing massive weakness as the cryptocurrency has been sued by the SEC. This is a price tumble significance from 65 cents to 21 cents in 4 days. It crashed at 67%. Meanwhile, other altcoins corrected significantly in the past 24 hours as investors probably fear that XRP may not be the only coin as the SEC's radar. Ethereum dropped by 14% on December 24th and bounced at $550, while Chainlink corrected 38% toward a recent low of $8. SushiSwap saw the target correction flash crash from $2 to $1.10. A crash of 61%. So obviously these altcoins are definitely selling off. It looks very, very bearish for these altcoins as of right now. ETH looks for a new higher low after a recent drop. All right, so we have some charts here looking like Ethereum maybe wants to put in a higher low here. We'll take a look at this charts, kind of zoom out, get a little bit of a reference there. That's the weekly chart there that they have up. The weekly chart for ETH is looking great. Didn't change through the recent down drop in regard to construction. Is still bullish and trending up. A recent high of 675 confirms a new higher high of a higher low. Okay, cool. So obviously, talking about ETH here, maybe still looking a little bit bullish. We'll jump over to the ETH charts just a tad bit. Bitcoin dominance going parabolic, man. We've been keeping a close eye on the Bitcoin dominance chart too as well, and it has just seen a massive move to the upside. And I think we're probably going to see Bitcoin probably take off even more, honestly, just because of the alts selling off too. But Bitcoin kind of trending sideways. We have seen it kind of push back to the downside into that $22,000 area. And I say that is more of a healthy adjustment for Bitcoin to take place before it decides to continue to move further up as well. So definitely nothing to be super bearish about, I believe. I think we still have a lot of room for Bitcoin to run up, but we'll take a look at some of those charts here in a second. The Bitcoin weekly chart dominance shows a breakthrough of 70%. Primary reason for this is the rally of weakness at XRP and the second biggest altcoin. The dominance chart will continue to surge if XRP continues to plunge. At the same time, the weakness of ETH, the BTC, is also helping. The case for altcoin season is early 2021 is not helping. Okay, so obviously, but if altcoin season is not to take place in early 2021, I still believe the altcoin season is going to take place probably mid or late 2021, to be honest. And we have a few select coins that we've been looking at on our Patreon page. So if you're interested in learning about some of those alts that we believe that will stick around, and I believe one of those alts will definitely be taking off here this year too as well. You can check those out in our Patreon page. And let's see, unfortunately, Ether's weekly chart, clear breakdown support BTC pair. Okay, blah blah. All right, cool. So we're gonna jump over into the charts, take a look at the charts here, go ahead and get started with this, folks. Don't forget, if you want to learn how we're trading these markets, what altcoins we're getting into, you can check us out on our Patreon page. Links in the description box below. Once you join, make sure you give me your Discord username so that way I can add you to our private category on our Discord server. And also, we are using the market Cipher indicator by CryptoFace on our trading view charts. And if you're interested in picking up Market Cipher by CryptoFace or the TI Sequential by Tone Bays or the Market Guide buy and sell signal, we use 3 paid for indicators on this channel. Links in the description box below. Thanks for supporting the channel, folks. All right, taking a look at the 2-hour chart here on Bitcoin. We've had this continuous trend sideways here at 24K, topping out at that $24,000 area. And now we're just in a consolidation area. This is what we've been talking about. I've been kind of stating in the past previous videos that consolidation is to occur here, and now we're just looking for a symmetrical triangle to form and possibly a break from one direction to the other. So we could probably have something maybe relevant to this forming as of right now. And we'll kind of just have to wait and see how this wants to play out. But this more or less looks like what's going to happen is we're probably going to continue sideways here for a little bit longer between these two ranges of about, you know, I would say the $22,000 area and $24,000 area. That looks to be a good trading range for us as of right now. Obviously, probably going to get chopped up in and out, choppy waters right now for Bitcoin. As you can see, we are also downtrending on our money flow here on the 2-hour chart. So definitely we're going to be paying attention to our momentum waves on these lower time frames here. Let's see though, you know, what we probably want to look for is some of our lower time frames to start recovering on our money flow. So if we kind of move further down into our 90-minute, it's still pretty thin here with money flow. It does look like we are dipping into that reddish territory. Taking a look at the 30-minute. Okay, so this is what we want to look for here. We want to look for our money flow starting to curve back to the upside here into that greenish territory for a more bullish sentiment with Bitcoin. So the 30-minute looks like it's starting to recover just a tad bit. Zooming on into the 20-minute or the 15-minute, you can definitely see, I do believe that we've started to move back into that greenish area on our 15-minute time frame. So back into that green money flow there gives a nice little bullish push for Bitcoin. You can see that we are forming a trend line here on our 15-minute time frame, possibly ready to break through this as of right now as we are recording this video. We could see another test up here at these this yellow trend line right at about 23,900 or so. And then maybe have a possible move out of that. What we are looking for though, so we've started to see the recovery take place on our lower time frames. We're going to kind of zoom out here on some of our mid time frames. Looking at the 4-hour money flow still looks relatively good. We are getting a nice little green bounce here too as well. And then if we start to zoom out even more, 6-hour time frame, money flow is still headed to the upside, possible green dot ready to occur here, and we could be, you know, set to start making another move to the upside into that high $23,000 area, or possibly into the $24,000 area or so. But I would look for some resistance here at this trend line, and then if we are to break through it, we could possibly make a nice little move here. If we drew a 1-point extension out, let's check this out. So drawing a nice little 1-point extension to the upside here. You know, if we are to break out, I would say, you know, we could consolidate for a little bit longer, but if we are to break to the upside, looking at about 26,500 or so. And then if we are to break to the downside, looking for a move at about $20,000. So definitely looking like more of a consolidation range for us too as of right now. It still looks relatively healthy. 6 hours still holding support on the 21 EMA. Bitcoin likes to take these it likes to take some breaks. It likes to get some sell-offs too as well for liquidity on the exchanges. And you know, obviously if you're a long-term holder, you're also dollar cost averaging, but if you're trading too, you know, just make sure that you're using like only a percentage of your portfolio. Obviously this is not financial advice. I'm just some guy on YouTube making videos about cryptocurrency, so don't believe in anything that I say, and consult with someone that knows what they're doing. So with that being said, let's move on to these higher time frames here. Still holding support on the 21 EMA here. 8-hour time frame looking pretty good. Money flow kind of stagnant for the most part. You know, I'd want to see if we kind of zoom out here, our other higher time frames start to recover on money flow, but money flow is still kind of trickling off here. I'd be a little bit hesitant, but obviously we could start to see those pumps when everything starts to line up on these lower time frames. And then if we move on into our daily chart here, I do believe, did I turn off Market God? Oh, I do believe that they updated Market God too, so I'll have to switch out the indicator for that. Oh, no, it's here. All right, yeah, so we've had our buy signal on our daily for the longest time. Ever since Market God gave us that buy signal on our daily, we just continue to rise here. And I am not too sure if we've gotten any sell signals on some of our mid time frames. We did get one sell signal here on our 4-hour. It looks like we popped off a sell signal on our 3-hour, but that could recover relatively quickly. We probably want to see a buy signal here on our 3-hour too to continue to the upside. But yeah, it's definitely looking more or less like Bitcoin is just in a consolidation range, and whether we break to the downside or to the upside, we'll have to kind of be patient and wait to see. Probably more or less a breakout trade would occur here for us too as well. But yeah, still looking, you know, a little bit choppy on these higher time frames, but I'm thinking more or less consolidation as of right now, and then we'll just have to kind of wait and see. Yeah, but this is definitely going to be more or less part of our consolidation range, so we could draw these lines out on your charts if you wanted to, and then go from there. Let's take a look at the dominance chart. I do know that we've been really bullish with our dominance chart here too. Wow, folks, we have really just broken through our dominance chart on Bitcoin. Now we're looking for about that 80% you know, dominance chart with BTC alarm always going off while I make my videos. Excuse that. So we've been looking for this 1 point extension, and if we are to draw that 1 point extension out on some of our trend lines here, you know, we're looking at about 80% or so for the dominance, and I have no doubt that that is to occur just based on the XRP news and Ethereum. Also, all the altcoins taking a nice little hit here after the FUD and the SEC filings as well. So you know, that's a given as of right now. You can see our 3-day is just looking extremely bullish. Money flow starting to round up here into that green area for the money flow, and we're probably just going to skyrocket out of here, folks. I have no doubt that 80% is right around the corner. What I'm looking for is Bitcoin to continue to consolidate out to the side, and then we make a nice little push to the upside here. That's definitely what it's looking like is going to happen. Keep it a nice, and this is just how I like to look at my charts, but if I get a little confused on Bitcoin, I always like to look at the dominance chart to give me a little bit of backup clarification on maybe what direction Bitcoin could be moving. So yeah, dominance chart is looking outstanding, y'all. Very cool to see the Bitcoin dominance just skyrocket out of here. So now we're going to look for some correlation with the price action in Bitcoin after it continues to consolidate out to the side for a little bit longer. Let's see here. If we go over to let's take a look at our fiat charts. The DXY continues to sell off. No surprise here. No surprise here, folks. But obviously, we are making sure that we are hedged against the super hyperinflation that is to occur into the dollar and the near-term future. Obviously, going into 2021 with new stimulus packages being passed, we're definitely going to see this dollar probably collapse even more, which is scary in a sense, but also at the same time, we know that we're ready for this because we've been here in this market, in this crypto space for well over 3 years, and we are making it happen. Folks, if y'all are brand new to crypto and y'all have no idea what I'm talking about, I have a beginner's course to crypto down in the description box below called Path to Cryptocurrency. Basically, we just talk about how to dollar cost average, what exchanges we've been using for the past 3 years that we feel are reliable, how to store your crypto safely, and make sure you avoid scams. So if you want to check that out, I would highly recommend that you take a course in crypto, so that way you can get everything and learn it pretty quickly within a short span and be well on your way to achieving success inside of the crypto space. So here, let's take a look at Ethereum. Taking a look at ETH to USD. The dollar, wow. Or the daily, the daily chart, possibly losing support here on the 21 EMA. So this doesn't look too hot for ETH right now. If we lose support here on the 21 EMA and we make a close below it, I'm going to be looking for a retest on the 100 EMA or so, sitting right at about $480 or so. So that could be well in the works for Ethereum. If we start to zoom out here, you can see our 12-hour money flow not looking hot at all either. But now we're going to continue to zoom out or to zoom in and see if we've started to recover on some of our lower time frames with our money flow. 8-hour not quite recovering just yet either. But we do have possibly another line of support down here at about $450, which is right where our 100 EMA was for Ethereum. So about 480 or so, 480, 450 could be our next support level for ETH. If we are continuing to sell off here. But yeah, these mid time frames, still money flow looks relatively thin. It doesn't look like we are making a huge bounce here. Lower time frames still dipping into that red too as well. Yeah, this doesn't look too hot for ETH right now. I would be a little cautious here on Ethereum. 15-minute money flow also, it's recovering, but still I'm sensing a rejection. Probably here in the near-term future. Looking at the 45-minute, we could have a nice little rejection here at about $620 ETH or so. So we could see a bounce up to about 620, and then maybe see a rejection after that. But I'd be very cautious of you know, considering taking a long play here of going ETH into that $700 area. We've been consistently riding this trend line up to the top, and now we've lost support on the 21 EMA here. But you know, if we get I would say if we get our second candle close below our 21 EMA, that's going to be a little bit more bullish for Ethereum, but we'll kind of have to wait and see how this wants to play out for us. But obviously we know some of the altcoins taking nice hits after silly XRP is just dumping off. So taking a look at XRP here, you know, we've had support down here on this trend line right at about 17 cents or so. We dipped all the way down to 21 cents, almost 22 cents or so, which was a nice little support line here for us too, that we could have drawn out. This was actually one of our previous support areas for Ripple too, was about 22 cents or so. So yeah, that definitely looks like a good opportunity to probably find some consolidation down in this area before we continue to the upside. Yeah, it's definitely not looking good for XRP. This red money flow down here is thick. It's thick, y'all. Thick. All right, so I'll digress. But yeah, this is definitely looking like Ripple's gonna have a hard time to recover. It's probably gonna wait. It's probably gonna be a while for Ripple to recover. So obviously, if you're dollar cost averaging into this market, then you know to buy these dips up. You know to be greedy when there's blood in the streets. And yeah, it definitely looks like there's blood in the streets for Ripple right now. So moving on from there. I think that's going to probably do it for today's video, folks. We're sitting at about 16 minutes. Merry Christmas to everyone. I'm super excited and happy to be here and making videos about cryptocurrency on YouTube and also all the other platforms. So if you're interested in following us on the other platforms, I wish a happy, merry celebration to everyone. New Year's, Christmas, all the good stuff, all the love, support, success in life to you and yours. And with that being said, folks, we're going to go ahead and sign out here. We're going to give a quick shout out to our Patreon members. So if you are wanting to join us, you can come over there, check out our group page, and also chit chat with some of our members. Shout out to David, N Kim, Jasmine, Crypto Rex, Leo, Sparky, Johnny 20, William, Quentin, Ben, Eric, Samuel Crane, Tall Troy, Tim, Luna, Egg Zen, Sean Stein, Greg, Haru Yor, Pike379, Paul A. Keller. Thanks for being Patreon members, folks. I really appreciate it. If y'all have any questions, feel free to message me on Discord, Telegram, wherever y'all want to message me at, Twitter. Hopefully I'll get back to you. If anything, Discord's probably the best way to get a hold of me. And with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. Ho, ho, ho. It's going to be a nice 2021 for cryptocurrency. See y'all later.